Hello everyone! Yesterday we had a live stream, but due to technical reasons it was not saved. So now we would like to do the summary of the questions clarified yesterday. We received many questions, inquiries, feedbacks, and expression of confusion. So let's start with the first one. However, before we start, please note that our account is dedicated to yoga practice, so the materials you can see are mainly about yoga. The first question, the way we call it, it's about the lost childhood. Somehow many people assume that if a child has a yoga practice once a day for around 40 minutes to 1 hour, the child doesn't do anything else. It's sort of strange to think like that. A part of the morning yoga practice, our son has many activities a day, including studies, playing time, and much more. He has a very balanced routine. And answering the question, if in the video you don't see the games, friends, educational activities, it does not mean he does not have it all. We ask frequently also why he does not smile. So try to smile while performing handstand, then you will understand. Yoga practice requires concentration, and when the person is focused, we cannot talk about smiling or something like that. Another question is about safety of the practice for the kids. The most common question we receive is about hypoxia, deficiency of the oxygen in the head brain. Let's discuss hypoxia in short. When our breathing pattern is changing from calm to more intense, it leads to the hyperventilation of the lungs. Now, when my mind and body relaxed, I use just 10% of the general capacity of my lungs. Within my body, general capacity of my lungs, it's just 5 liters. I use just a half liter for inhale, half liter for exhale. If I will change that volume, that working volume in particular, it will lead to the hyperventilation. More exhale, more inhale. And every breathing cycle, my lungs will have less and less and less carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide, as it is very important metabolite, and carbon dioxide our body uses a lot. Through the deficiency of carbon dioxide, we have an effect which calls hypoxia. Oxygen cannot be delivered in that necessary volume to the head brain. It leads to the spasm of the vessels of the head brain and much more complicated processes going on. For example, on the cell membrane, there is sensors which can be activated only with carbon dioxide. With the deficiency of carbon dioxide, that sensors will not be activated and cell membrane will not be open and oxygen cannot pass in through the cell membrane. So we don't need to talk about it now. All what we need to know. Hyperventilation of the lungs lead to the hypoxia. Not enough oxygen. Hypo, low, oxia, oxygen. Hypoxia, not enough oxygen in the brain. Nerve tissue very sensitive for that condition, and our neurons will lose a function or even dying. That's why in the child's body hypoxia can be that dangerous. But at the same time, under the right guidance, you can manage breathing practice and keep them safe. Second aspect to discuss, this is hypoxia due to retention. Retention after inhale or retention after exhale. Here much more easy. Kids, they cannot practice retentions on the dangerous way. It's just impossible. You cannot force them to do not breathe if they want to breathe. So here they will practice on the comfortable and maybe a little bit uncomfortable conditions, and this is absolutely not dangerous. So kids out of the dangers through the retentions. Kids, they practice retention often. For example, when they swim, dive, or just in the games. This is a very, very normal and absolutely not dangerous. Not dangerous again because they cannot hold the breath for that long, like it can damage their neuron systems. Impossible. Kids, they cannot practice as adults do. They have a different approach to the process, they have a different mind and the settings. And the third question, it's about methodology of teaching process. Here we talk about parents who have a conscious approach towards raising their children. We should mention that teaching kids yoga in the group settings is not easy, it's not simple process. To teach a kids, you need to be experienced practitioner. You should build your own practice first. After that, you have to pass in through the teacher's training course because you should be familiar with the methodology of the teaching process for the adults. Also, you need to know anatomy very well. And after that, yoga teacher should complete teacher's training for the kids. Because to teach children and adults, it's not the same things. Straight away to mention for the parents and potential kids yoga teachers, there is no need to transform yoga practice into the game. The yoga practice is not an entertainment or game activity. Games getting boring after some times, and later on it will be very difficult to change attitude to the yoga practice from the game to the serious process. Here we help to establish the healthy habits. Management of the body, management of the breath, management of the mind, management to emotions, conditions, and a lot more. The child will have a serious attitude towards the number of things. For example, educational or something. Anyway, they will follow serious approach. And here we don't ask to force. We need to raise their curiosity. We want to inspire them to join by personal example. How do we organize the process? Here parents have to agree with their child before practice. During the practice, the child has to stay either on their mat or parents' mat only. Normally kids join their parents easily. If the child does not want to do, no need to force. Just remind them they have to stay on their mat or on your mat. And you just continue your practice. And soon your child will join you. Normally it takes no more than 1 week. Here we involve all channels of the cognitive functions of the child. The child sees you as a main example in their life. You stable, you practice. And second, the child sees another child practicing the yoga on the screen. These two factors will motivate the child to practice. It works like this. The asana practice and breathing exercises practice are highly beneficial for the children with ADHD, hyperactivity, problems with the sleeping, emotional meltdowns, and for other difficult conditions that parents have to deal with in the modern world. Sending you all my love and support. Wish you all the best. Let's stay in touch. Namaste.